Welcome back to our channel. And well, you guys, today we are back for some more painting on our project baby. That's right, you guys. The only thing I've done without you guys is I did go ahead and do another coat of a skin color over to kind of dull down that neon pink just a little bit. And then I did go in her creasings. I don't know how well you guys could see, but I did also go in all of her creasings with this color here. Let me get it out for you guys right here. With this watered down. And I added a little bit of light pink to it. But it's the color changing purple. So I figured what we're going to do in today's video is we are definitely going to do the bluing, the veining, the mottling, and I'm not sure if we're going to get to the blushing. But the way that I'm going to do this time, instead of making the video so long like it was before, is I'm going to, I'll do this, I'll show the face while we're talking. I'm going to do one body part like with the veining, and then I'll do another then I'll do the rest of it off camera, and then I'll come and I'll do another body part of the mottling, and then I'll do the rest of it off camera, and then I will probably also do the blushing today, and I'll do another body part of it, and then do the rest of it off camera, and that way you guys don't watch me necessarily do the whole thing. But this is what it is looking like so far. Okay, and so I got just a little bit of distilled water in here, my usual concoction, and I'm going to add just a little bit of my basic varnish, matte varnish. I got Nanny in here with me because we, of course, are dealing with the heat, and I'm sorry you guys are hearing my phone. So you guys are actually going to be seeing this video on Saturday. So make sure you guys stay tuned tonight because we will be going live 5:30 p.m. Central for all of our Cloud Insiders and 6 o'clock p.m. for everyone else. And this week's Maddie Monday is the 4th of July. So make sure you all stay tuned for that and see the 4th of July of the Maddie Monday. And you guys, a Sage in Oz Part 3 is going to be this week. So that is what all is coming up. So enough technical talk. So my baby is a fantasy clown baby. So I think I'm going to try to attempt to do her bluing and her veining with this neon blue color. Now, it's not so neon, you guys. It's not as neon as, like, say, the pink was and the reds and the yellow. I even have a yellow, the neon color, and it is not as neon-y as those. And well, let me just mix it up and see if I did it too dark, because if I did it too dark, then I'm going to pour it into another container and add water to it because I made the mistake before with blue. You guys witnessed it on camera. Alright, let's see. Well, actually, that is not too dark. That actually looks pretty good, and it might even take a couple of coats to do it. So it is pretty watery, and it's pretty mixed up. Okay, so I'm going to start with the hand. So I think I'm going to have you guys watch me put some veins on the hand, and then also in the palm of the hand. And I do got a little sponge here. So let's go ahead. I think I'm going to start with just adding a little bit of blue to the palm of her hand. Just like so, just to create that like lighter skin illusion. Actually, let me try using, ooh, I don't want to spill all my paint. Let me try using a little bit better brush, at least for this part. That might adhere a little bit more paint. Okay. get brave. Here's where you gotta test your bravery. So I want to do a little vein coming from her elbow and just kind of doing it like going towards branching off a little bit. And then I'm going to just take my little sponge and just gently dab. I don't want them real pronounced. Okay, I can see. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me check my phone real quick. Oh, I can see the veins. I can see it, you guys. It worked. Let me lay this down for a second. Give me just a second, you guys. Right. So I can see that worked. So I can see a little vein. So let's see. Where else would a vein be on an arm? Well, I know she would have some veins on the very top of her hand. So let me do just a couple branching out like that. Okay. And then I also want to do coming from her elbow like that. And that way it kind of announces why it went into her hand. And just barely dabbing, just making sure I have no blue running. And I don't, and that is, you guys probably can't even see it. Honestly, I'm so sorry for that. My lighting really does wash out a lot of the colors and stuff like that. So I do apologize. Just some very light veining is what I've got going on her right now. Let me go ahead and let me do her some veins on her head. So I am going to be putting hair on her. I do know that. So I do want to do maybe a little vein coming here and maybe around there and going maybe just kind of spread off a few with her. I don't want to do a lot around her face or anything. I really don't want to do a lot around her face and stuff because I do not want to mess her up. So I'm going to go ahead and do one that goes like that and maybe off and branches off on to her forehead. Like so. There we go. Try not to do anything dark. Oh, I can see her veins. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, let's do some more. I get excited when it works. A few more veins. Okay, so there we go. So we've got her little veinage happening. Okay, we got her little veins happening. So now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and do a little bluing. Okay, and so on her face, I decided to go ahead and just continue on with her face. So I want to go ahead and do a little blue in her eyes right here over her nose. Like right in there. Okay. And then I'm gonna just gently blot. She is a little pink. I did go in and, like I said, I did go over it with a lighter pink just to try to kind of take away some of the neon. And then, like I said, I did go in her creases with the color changing purple, which it didn't really darken her creases up a lot or anything, but it did give depth. Okay, and I want to go ahead and go over her eyes with a little bit of the blue. Just to lighten it up a little bit. I keep forgetting, you guys. Oh, she's starting to look kind of good, you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me do this eye over her eye to try to lighten up a little bit around. She would have some bluing probably right here under her nose a little bit. Kind of like in these creases around her nose. So I did it just lightly there. I'm not going to do a lot of bluing on her face. Okay. Alright, and then I see a natural place that looks like it needs bluing right in here. Under her lip, it looks like. Okay. We do that just to add a little more shadows. And you don't want your blue to run, that is for sure. No blue runnage. Okay. And the thing about these neon colors, they are very light anyway to begin with. They already come out light. You would think that they're not going to be light, but they are. They're very light. So that does help with my confidence level. And plus, with her, like I said, she is meant to be a fantasy clown. So if, you know, she turns out not a little less than perfect, then I feel like it's okay. I feel like I have a little bit more freedom with her. Oh. Okay, I want to do a little bit more around her nose. And then can you see her veins, Mama? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Inside of her ears.
I'm going to do inside of her ears and all that. Alright, so there we go. We got that dimple kind of done. Okay, now we're going to do the inside of her ears. Alright, you guys. It has been several hours later. And You can see some veining, but I didn't do anything super duper dark. I probably should have, but I think it'll be okay. So now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and do a mottling. And so the way that I'm going to do the mottling is I'm going to start off with this pink, and I added the color changing pink to this mixture, and I need to locate some red because I wanted to go over it also with the red. But I'm going to go ahead and start, and like I said, you guys are going to watch me do a couple body parts, and then so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this pink on this C-sponge just like this. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and see how this goes on the leg. So I'm just going to go ahead and go over. I mean, it's a little pale, and it's going to have that color changing to it too, so whenever it dries, I'm hoping it has like that color changing effect. And while I'm just taking this sponge and just dabbing all over the baby with this color, just like so, just all over the baby's foot with the first color. Okay, and okay, so that's the first one. Let me kind of set it like that, just down real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a hand. Again, I'm just putting it on this C-sponge, and I'm going to go all over the little hand now. We are back to work on blushing. And well, I do got a pretty watered down red mixture here, and I cannot touch any of my babies when I'm painting. Oh my goodness, you guys, I am terrible. Anyway, it's pretty watered down. And so I am going to try it on this foot. And I'm going to do it on the heel. On the heel, and around the outside of the foot there, like that, and then I'm gonna dabby, whoop, and dab off. Make sure I get any runs, and just dabby, dabby, dabby. And of course it's Run City, so let me get it. Okay. Try to get it before it dries. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is a mess, so I'm getting it before it dries. And I told you, it's pretty watery. Okay, so I'm going to do it again, but this time I'm going to do it without making a mess. And I'm just going to do it a little bit, and then I'm going to immediately dab, 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 dab around the little heel. All around the... There we got, it ran a little bit but I think it's okay, you guys. I'm just trying to kind of come up a little bit, make it look a little bit more, darken that heel a little bit. Okay. Okay. Dot around the knee. And then again, just going around the little knee. There we go. Blushing going down the knee. There we go. This foot is a little dark, you guys, but that's okay. It's a-okay. I want to do just a little bit more in the little center of the knee. Alright, socks. And I got a friend helping me, and that is called socks. Alright. Alright. There we go. A little blushing on the knee. A little red foot that needs to dry. And it is definitely, this heel does not want to. Right. There is a knee done. And well, the foot, it does not. This little foot has gave me a lot of problems, you guys. So I'll have to go back and fix that off camera. But that's the little knee. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and try to do. First of all, I want to put a little bit of this red on her tongue and her lips. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on her tongue. Try. Sorry guys, I gotta bring her up close to start to do the inside of her mouth. Is what I'm wanting to do, is try to get some color on her little tongue in here. And that is more of detail work, and that we will do later. But for now, I just want to kind of start getting the little outline of her lips done. And so I'm going around her little lips. All right, you guys. So here she is. My camera died just a minute ago. But here is the blushing I've done on her face, and I started adding some color to her lips. So I think that's where we're going to end the video off today. And the next time we come back, it will be because we are starting to add details. Hair, her eyes, her clown makeup, more of her lips and everything. And here is her little foot. How it's a little red foot, but that's okay. That's how that turned out. So I guess that's going to end it for us in this video. So if you like it, give us that big thumbs up. And well, while you're down there, why don't you go ahead and subscribe. And well, until the next video, everybody, bye. Let me tell you about Rebecca's Cloudkids. Magical parties, magic comes to life. Every day is a joy, no need to frown with Rebecca's
Let me tell you about Rebecca's Cloud Kids, magical parties.